If you struggle with changing habits that you don't want, with getting rid of behaviours that you don't want anymore, then this one's for you. And if you like the content, hit follow and check out my profile for more. So when it comes to making lasting change, it's important that we understand how our minds work. So if this is your mind, you need to realise or remember that it's made up of two parts. Your conscious mind, which is thinking, which looks after your short-term memories, your decision-making, communication, speaking, etc. And your subconscious mind, which controls lots of the functions in your body. But the key thing we want to talk about in your subconscious is the fact that it holds your beliefs, your values, your habits, and your experiences. And they're the things that drive your behaviours and your habits. So the subconscious mind, unlike the conscious mind, it doesn't think. So the way it runs from scripts. So when something happens that the subconscious mind needs to own because the conscious mind is doing something else, it goes to the relevant script and it runs it. It doesn't question if that script is right. It doesn't question if the script is right for this moment in time. It just runs the script. And there's two things you now need to know. Number one, the scripts it runs are written in the first 7 years of our lives. So by the time you're 8, the scripts that potentially are going to run you for the rest of your life via your subconscious are written. And the second thing you need to understand is that upward of 90% of everything you do on a daily basis, your habits, your behaviours, are run by your subconscious. So let me put that another way. 90% of what you've done so far today and of what you're about to do for the rest of the day will be run by your subconscious mind based on scripts that it will not question and just follow that you wrote before you were 8. Can you see now why it's so hard to try and get us to change? But it's doable. And here's probably the most accessible way you can do it. And if you're interested in this, go and research it. It's really, really interesting, I think, and it's really important to understand. But here's one way you can get about. And I'm not going to lie, this is hard. Otherwise, we'll all be doing it every day, right? But you've got to understand it. So the most accessible way to rewrite your subconscious scripts is repetition, repetition, repetition. So if you've got a behaviour that comes out that you want to change, say something bad happens, and instead of going to seek help, instead of sharing that with someone and sharing that burden and finding a way around it, you just sit on it and you just fester in it and you want to get out of that. Consciously look for when that's being triggered. And when you notice that coming in, before the subconscious kicks into the same old script that you don't want, consciously decide to do what you do want, to act how you do want to act. And then do it. But when you do it, make sure you feel positive about the fact that you've stepped in and changed that, because you should, because most won't. Remember that. So feel positive about it. And do that again and again and again and again. And I'm not going to lie, this takes time. It can take 40, 60 days, maybe longer. You're trying to rewrite stuff from the first 7 years of your life, right? That's not going to come easy, but it can happen. And the best thing is, the more you do that, the more you spot it, change it, and go with it, slowly your subconscious will rewrite the script and you don't need to focus on it as much. It will just happen because it goes back to doing what it does best. It reads the script and it goes without you needing to worry about it. So in summary, 90% of what we do on a daily basis is run by our subconscious mind. The subconscious mind doesn't think, it runs from scripts which are written in the first 7 years of our lives, and it doesn't question the script, it just runs the script. If you want long-term change, you need to change your script, and the most accessible way of doing that is repeating again and again and again the habit, the behaviour that you do want, recognizing that you've stepped in and changed it and feeling positive about that and the feeling it then gives you because you've done what you do want, not what you don't want. And you need to do that again and again and again. And long term, it will rewrite the script and it suddenly all becomes easy. And that is how you embed long-term change. I hope that helped. I hope that's interesting. If you like this video, hit follow, check out my profile for more, and best of luck. You got this.